It's well known we have very, very substantial differences in beliefs and ideology. But at the end of the meeting, we agreed that this was a conversation that would continue. No, neither. This was a respectful meeting and a substantive meeting and a very candid meeting. I don't think lecturing's at all the right word to use. I told him what I believed, and I told him what I was hearing from my fellow New Yorkers. We talked about regulation of Wall Street. I raised my concerns about any repeal of the Dodd-Frank bill and what it would do in terms of furthering the economic security of New Yorkers and millions of Americans, and the deep concern that we would go backwards and that our economy would be in peril again and we would run the risk of another crash. I talked to him about the proposal for tax cuts for the wealthy and for corporations. I raised my concern that this would make impossible many of the changes that we need in our country, particularly the investments we so desperately need in infrastructure here in New York City and in cities and counties all over the country. I talked to him about concerns about proposed deportations. I gave him the perspective of the NYPD that any initiative that would create a rift between our police all over the country and the communities they serve, that would make it impossible for police and community to communicate, part of why I think it's so important to remind the President-elect and his team that there are deep fears and concerns out there is because the wrong messages can encourage hateful acts. So I certainly made clear that I think sending a message of unity is crucial.
Thank you.